The following program contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and the girls, welcome to Ox After Dark, the late night, great night show where Dean, the Dream, Martin, John the Everyday Collector, Big Ol' Fern, and Lane, the Legend Kramer, talk about our dreams, our lives, our trials, our tribulations, and more. Dean, Fern has been on the network. Oh, breaking news, what the hell? 3 days in a row. I can't believe it.
3 days in a row?
I actually can't believe it.
All right, that's right on.
Yeah. I don't think Fern's worked 3 days in a row in months.
Does he have the right
what the
pants?
hell?
You're not wrong, actually.
Breaking news. Look at this. Do you guys want to see the breaking Hot Toys news, Dean?
Sure.
Literally
it's for
just
John.
broke like 1 minute ago.
He said it's for John.
What the?
Nightfall.
Oh,
Shut
thanks,
up.
Lane.
Oh,
Goddamn,
wow.
I'm trying to break the news.
Jesus
and
Christ,
Fuck,
Lane, you
bro.
fucking
Just
killed it. man.
announced the second tower, bro.
Wow, that's
Nightfall
freaking-
Batman.
Kick him out of the fucking
That's
show.
pretty cool.
Is it?
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna be honest.
Dude, that's.
I don't like this.
This is
I
nice.
don't like it either.
Well, I mean, because you guys are.
Well, you're not Batman
fans.
guys, right?
This is kind
This
of
is amazing.
I guess I'm not.
This is nice.
This is the dude from SpongeBob, dude. The evil guy.
Wow.
That's a good one.
Look who I got hanging on my wall right now.
Hey, it's that guy. Wait, what is it called? Batman armor?
Well, it's
Azrael.
Azrael as
Oh.
Batman.
Yeah,
Oh.
Nightfall was Azrael.
Wait, is Nightfall the one where he breaks his back?
Nightfall. No, Nightfall is the
Yes.
storyline.
Yeah, that's
Not this
yet.
Nightfall, though. That's a different Nightfall.
Goddamn,
Yeah.
how many nights were falling, bro?
Rooster, appreciate you, man.
Azrael becomes Batman because Batman has his back broken.
Oh, so this isn't even Batman.
He takes the mantle.
No, it's Azrael.
I don't know the fuck that is. You're saying that like I
It's
fucking
a-
should know.
It's another guy. Yeah, it's not.
He-
Yeah, it's
Okay.
not Bruce Wayne. it's some other
Azrael
guy.
becomes Batman for a while during
I would have
Night
rather had
Quest.
Okoye, to be honest.
He's like Nightfall
Well,
for.
I
That's a
mean,
nice piece.
Azrael is black, so there you go.
Oh, okay.
Well, is that his name or is that his superhero name?
Azrael.
Like who is he in the comics?
Yes.
He's like a.
He's the son of a gorilla.
Is he?
Yes, in the original
I
comics
don't-
version,
well-
he's genetic son of a gorilla.
That
From the Knights
That
of
seems
Saint
pretty
Dumas, Order of
racial.
Saint Dumas. But no. But
I don't like that.
In the comics, Azrael is white. He's a white blonde.
but he's black here.
Yeah, in the actual Batman Arkham games.
He's like a ninja.
Okay.
John Paul Valley is his name. The man who
Thank you.
he replaced Bruce Wayne as Batman.
Wow.
That's it.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Manny is telling Fern to grab a straw. If you know, you know.
Yes.
Dean, how has your week been thus far outside of this thrilling Nightfall Batman drop?
That's a nice figure. Shush.
Not too shabby, dude. I got into the Final Fantasy cards. We did our stream on Monday, and I'm fighting. I pretty much got almost every card I was after. There's a few more I want to pick up, but we'll see if I end up getting those because they are expensive.
Yeah.
I managed to pull a pretty
No
decent
problem, bro.
price card, but
Aries, I don't like the way you said thanks for everything. I hope you're alright, bro.
That's Aries, like Patreon
Yeah,
Aries?
soft hands, A
Oh,
capital
wow.
R.
Aries, what's going on, man? I didn't know it was Rooster.
Soft hands right there.
Dummy.
soft hand. I don't know what that means, but
Oh my god, you don't pay
yeah, some of those cards are
chronically
getting
online.
$400 or $500. So I'm like, I don't know.
I would perhaps wait. I think you're kind of buying them at the hype right now.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
what
some of them, like the
Batfish was saying.
chocobos, will probably keep going up, but like, the odds and ends, those might settle down.
Yeah, we'll see. But
Nasty boy. Well, there you go. I'm glad that you had a good week.
yeah,
Very
it's
glad.
stoked.
Motherfucker just got
John. What, Fern?
I say he just got a free thing. What's that shit called? That big ass beast. On the Patreon chat, the one you're trying to get for free, motherfucker.
Oh, the do bag?
Oh, he didn't
Yeah,
get it.
Oh,
for
that's
free.
such a good piece.
He didn't get it for
basically.
free, bro.
I like that do bag.
There we go. John, how we doing today?
We're doing good, man. Heat wave here. My ass is on fire.
Oh my gosh.
That's how hot it is. Hanging out.
Wow. What's up, Ron?
Just
Norman?
here. Look, we got a.
Zach,
part of
do I
that.
want to find out what soft hands mean?
I'm part of the crew now. Look.
This was back when
Hey.
God, cards are dark, bro. It's like Gengar in there.
There you go.
It was back when like the TikTok meme Dean was like, you only work 80 hours a week, you got soft hands, boy. And so I always joke that Aries has soft hands because he only works like 70 hours a week. Are you gonna crack it, John?
I don't know yet.
Let's do it live.
I don't know if I'm gonna crack it yet. We'll see.
Do it live.
What I had to do to find that box. Jesus. And
You got it for retail? That box?
yeah, at EB Games, which is GameStop.
Wow,
Guy held it for me.
that's crazy.
Only one in stock.
That's even crazier.
Wow.
It's meant for you to open it then. At that point,
Well, we'll see. Could be a college one. But other than that, I'm tired, man.
yeah,
I'm
bro, me
tired.
too.
Just YouTube sucking the life out of me.
Really? What's happening?
Well, not bad,
Talk
but
to me, my son.
it's just you can't please everybody. You try to please everybody, you can't please everybody.
Really?
Like,
I gave up on that a long time ago.
I know. It's
Just
exhausting.
buy Labubu's and, makes me happy.
That's it. What's that thing on Fern's screen there?
What?
What's that thing on? There we go. Look at that.
Oh, it's a little
We
dog.
can find a little mate for Kevin.
It's a little. Well, is that a girl dog or a boy dog?
It's a pink collar, so I'm gonna guess girl. But then again, it's
You're mute,
Fern, you're
Fern,
muted.
so-
God damn it, Fern.
Oh yeah, it is a girl dog, little Chihuahua.
let's breed them, Gene.
What is
Wow.
Kevin? What type of dog is Kevin?
Yeah, it did the wow
What the
again. Did you hear
hell?
that?
I just heard it.
It's Lane.
Lane, are you playing
Lane's
buttons?
muted.
That's true.
I swear to God, it wasn't me.
Kevin is just like
Kevin's
a little
fixed or
nut
no?
dog. No.
guess
His
it could've-
mom is half Chihuahua, and then his dad's also a mutt. So I don't know. He's all kinds of stuff.
Handsome boy though.
There.
Fern, the chair. We talked about it yesterday. Let's round it
Oh,
back here on After
I
Dark.
forgot. How was it?
Yeah, we talked about
Dude,
it
look
Monday
at-
and Tuesday.
look- Well, when people pay for your stuff, you gotta pay the piper.
Yeah, Fern. We don't see the chair.
Is the bed still fixed? Where's that fucking guy? Is he in here? I'm gonna ban him.
I know,
Ronan.
motherfucker didn't.
What was his name? When I
Ronan.
see him, I'm fucking Ronan is getting banned.
Goddamn.
Now it's $50 to stay in, Ronan.
I'm cleaning my sheets right now, so it's kind of empty.
Damn,
But-
my guy.
Oh, Fern.
Yeah.
Congrats. Yeah, you
Nice
said
to
he was
see.
pretty comfortable, right?
Yeah, the chair's nice. My ass fits. I haven't had to take assault to it, so
Hopefully not. Shout out to Manny Fresh pitching
it's
in.
nice and sturdy.
Pitching
I've
in
been
on
leaning
that.
back on it the last 2 days. It hasn't broken.
Yeah, show us
yet.
the lean. I want to see the lean, bro.
I know. I
Oh
feel
boy,
like
we're gonna
Fat
see his
Joe.
legs.
Damn, bro. Look at that.
Wow,
Bring
that's
the
a good
mic
chair,
all the
man.
way over here.
Guy's got that water boy sheets. Manny, jump in, bro. I'd love to have you.
oh,
Dude, Manny officially got his first Labubu today.
Wow, Manny.
and his first couple haters.
Our friendship was great.
Oh.
Why he did? I would love for him to come on to
You
talk
got
about
haters?
that.
Where do you get haters?
He got haters in the building, bro. They're haters and they're in the building.
On the comment section?
Yeah, on the
on
comment
his
section.
on his YouTube channel.
Let's go fucking blast them live.
He's in bed relaxing. Get your ass out of bed, Manny. We got fucking yeah. So, well, I don't want to tell his story, but just I guess since we brought it up, he does coffee reviews, like where he goes to like a mom and pop store,
Yeah, of course.
and he had. Now I've watched maybe I haven't watched one, but I've watched just about every single one, and like it's an honest review. Like he goes over like the experience, the environment. Like I think one shop he said it was really loud inside, and like just stuff like that, like stuff that you would want to know if you're going to a coffee shop. obviously how the coffee tastes, stuff like that. Dean and I have both been on his. It's called One More Sip. And the last store that he went to, I think he had said like the service wasn't particularly great. They couldn't tell the drinks apart, and they also weren't mixed. There was like a sludge on the bottom, like like the sugar kind of settles. Yeah. And then he had went to that store in particular because they have some sort of like printing process where they can print a custom design on the top layer of the coffee, and he was going to get a Labubu printed on there because they were advertising they were doing that, and then the printer was out of ink, and he just had like a bad experience, and he gave it like a pretty like honest review. And for the most part lately he's been doing one shop of video, but I think he was like, they had such a bad experience they went to like a shop catty corner, had a wonderful experience, and they were like total 180. Now, I guess some idiot saw the video and was throwing a fucking fit, and then in another separate video there was another person throwing a fit about something else.
Yeah, they were like,
Manny's making it big time.
if you don't like a small business, why bother like bashing it? It's like, I'm sorry, just because they're a small business doesn't like they're not free from criticism. Like this was Manny going in on a random day. That's the average person's experience. The fucking barista was rude. The coffee tasted like shit, and they were unprepared to serve their customers. And Manny was very fucking nice about it, by the way. Yeah. He wasn't being a dick. He was giving them all the excuses he could think of to justify why it happened. And I'm like,
the lady told him to grab a straw, dude. It's crazy. The hater in the comments. I think he had mentioned that he didn't like the little flip top lids or something like that. I guess that's where that comment came from. But yeah, it was a very fair review. And I to their credit, Dean, and I know Manny will probably talk about this on his vlog or his coffee thing, One More Sip. But the shop did invite him back, and they said the printer was working, and they offered to comp his drinks if he wanted to go back, which I think is pretty, professional. You know what I mean?
It's professional because they probably got caught wind of the video.
Well, obviously, yeah, that's how they found out. I mean,
but
if he never told anybody,
that YouTuber was probably the owner's cousin.
That's what I thought. I told Manny, I was like, that's got to be an employee or like the girlfriend of an employee.
Manny, that's how I know you made it, buddy.
That's how you know, Manny.
Don't let it discourage you. That's for sure.
And then
he was laughing about it
on his video today. Someone was like hating on him for making a joke, and
we should do a Manny sticker with a straw now, though.
Well, Manny has his own channel. Just kidding. That would be pretty cool. Yeah, it was. I like the coffee things. Like I drink coffee almost every day, but I wouldn't say I'm like where Manny can have like 1 to 3 coffees like a weekend or a day. I don't think I've ever done that, but I do like coffee, and I've been drinking a little more since I've been watching Manny's One More Sip. I've been having one more sip, if you will.
Wow.
But yeah, Lane, how was your week so far?
For the most part, pretty good. Haven't had too much. Work's been really slow this week, but I did go for my Monday. I was off of work, and I went. Got my liver scan done, and at least for the number values, how it was explained to me by the doctor, was basically the numbers would tell him that I could have some like fatty buildup on my liver, but I may not, or I could have some possible scarring on my liver, but like it'd be moderate, or I may have none. The only way to specifically tell.
What was the last one? You may have what?
Some moderate scarring on.
And then you said, or I may have blank. What was that?
Or I may have none.
Nothing. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I would have to have a biopsy done, and basically.
Yeah, but none of that stuff is life-threatening or anything, right?
No. He basically said there's no reason we would tell you with these numbers to even consider doing something like that. So he said maybe come back in a year. and then
Okay.
we could do another thing. It was done for free because it was like a clinical trial type place. So if I had specific things, they might try it. Like my doctor works in referral conjunction with them. That if I was in range, they might refer me to a place for doing maybe like a Liver Institute of Texas or something like that.
Lay off the vodka, Lane. Lay off the vodka.
Well, that's the thing. I drink maybe 2 cups of wine a year at most for alcohol.
Oh,
But
that's
because,
definitely
but
not
it's
what's
more.
in it.
It's because I need to lose weight. Because would be non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. Like that's what it's trending towards. But I am pretty much. I should be fine for the most part. But it is requiring, as even Zach has talked about, some lifestyle changes. I have started taking, not completely as much as I need to, but I have, like, mostly for the most part, except for a cupcake I had today, like I've completely cut out sweets from my thing. I've been cutting out almost any soda, although Seti has soda for the last couple of years. I just have drank zero. I won't drink regular soda, so I don't even get many calories from that. But just in general, switching more to water as much as maybe except for like a couple times a week. So that was a relief.
I wanted a fucking burger so fucking bad, and onion rings today. I don't even eat onion rings. Fuck, dude.
Yeah, I'm both excited and also kind of nervous because after getting the double release the last couple days of both Han and Luke, I was kind of like, oh boy, am I going to get hit both of those up here in the near future, considering I already have 5 figures that I'm waiting on that have been released so far. So starting to get a little worried about that. But I am also happy since I had, spend, I think it was about $3,000 or so on my car engine after having to take it back twice. It's running good, finally.
Lane, does your Challenger have the exhaust squeak?
No.
Fuck, dude, it's fucking pissing me off, Lane.
Are you having
I'm about
an
to
issue?
fucking get rid of this car. Yeah, it has an active exhaust, and it's
How
been.
old is yours?
Before
you bought it,
2017.
Okay, so it's a little bit older than mine, a couple years older than mine.
Yeah, did you buy yours new or you bought yours used?
I bought new in 2019.
Oh, so mine's older than yours. Yeah, so it has this thing. I don't know if your car has it, Dean, but it has an exhaust system where when you're idling, it shuts or I think it makes it less loud. But when you rev the engine, they open with a little spring. Yeah, and the action of it constantly opening and closing, it has this fucking squeak, bro. This fucking squeak, and I fucking absolutely hate it. And it's also made a little bit worse that because that was a problem with the car when I was about to buy it. When they installed the replacements, they put one of them on. It doesn't have to be in any direction, but typically they both face the driver's side, the service ports. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, they both face the passenger side, where there's a little port on the side that holy shit, you're going in on that. Where you can add a little bit of like lithium grease to the side without taking it apart. But the one that's squeaking really bad is the one that's not facing the right direction, and so I have to actually either jack up the car or get a lift. But it's just a huge fucking pain in the ass, and it's to the point where it's really making it not fun to drive the car. I mean, it's not that annoying, but it's kind of like, Dean, like, like something small, when you notice it, like you can't not notice it.
Yeah.
And that's what it is right now for me. Like the average person, like if they're in my car, they probably wouldn't even notice it, but it's like I've heard it once and I can't not hear it.
Once you notice it, once it's there, it becomes more pronounced, especially if you're using it every single day.
Yeah, and so what we're gonna do is, worst case, take it to the base. They have lifts, and then get under the car, and then open them and replace the springs, which isn't really that hard to do. It's more just a little bit tedious, but I want to maybe just crack them open first, and then spray the shit out of them with lithium grease and see if that fixes it. And if it doesn't, then go the route of starting to replace parts. But fortunately, the springs, they sell them on Amazon third party. Springs, they're like $40 for a pair of springs. And it's a pretty easy job from what I've seen. I just don't really want to do it. And I'm just, I'm tired of it, Dean. And then the screen that I replaced, it only did this once and only for one drive. And I don't know if maybe I had, accidentally put some water on the screen or had some grease on my finger or something. But the touchscreen was acting up and it hasn't done it since. Knock on wood. But I'm like, dude, if this fucking screen goes out again, I'll be super pissed.
Understandable.
But it's been, it's been
1 week since you looked at me.
Thank you. It's
Okay, that was fucking hilarious. How dare
yeah,
all
but
of y'all?
you've done that joke like that's like the 5th time you've done that.
It's still funny.
I said it was good, but I knew it was coming as soon as I wound that up. Today was an interesting. Today was an interesting day. So after gymnastics practice, Vivi was like, "I really want to." I guess these girls had planned this during practice or at some point. And so right when practice is over, granted we've been there for 3 fucking hours. I mean, it's fun. It's actually one of my favorite things to go to now because I don't really have adult friends that are like, outside of you guys.
Well, since
Vivi's
you're the
like,
Labubu King over there, right?
Oh, John. Okay, you wouldn't believe. Every time I go, I get at least 2 ladies asking me where they can get them for their kids.
I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah, today it was
Open
3
the
people that
trunk.
asked. Well, I don't have them like that. My friend Molly does. At any rate, they were like, "Can we do a sleepover?" And for us, it's like she's never done a sleepover like that, like at a non-family member's house. And I was like, it's really last minute. Like, it's also a weekday, and the other woman's a stay-at-home mom, so she doesn't care. But I was like, it's it'd be nice to have a night to ourselves. It's our anniversary on Friday, 10 years anniversary on Friday, and
Wow.
And I was like, it would be nice to not have to go all the way across town to her camp tomorrow to pick her up or to drop her off. Victoria can have a night to ourselves. I was like, what, let's. And I trust the child's father implicitly. He's a good man, but I guess I don't think about these things. But the mom's like, oh, my husband's her husband just joined the reserves, and so he's out at boot camp right now. But Victoria's like, okay, well, I feel much better that not that I'm saying anything about her husband, but I guess that's a thing, when you have young girls. I guess it's never really crossed my mind, but so we dropped her off. We went home after practice because like all these girls had their bags packed, and I'm like, fuck, dude, I could have told me at 3:00 I could have this shit packed up. Got her bag packed, and it's right next to my work. So tomorrow, instead of driving for an hour, I'm driving for like 10 minutes, bro. It's gonna be awesome. And it'll be. I'm excited to hear. They were so excited, and they're so sweet. It was funny when I was like, "Bye, Vivi, I'm gonna get going," and her partner, she's in an acro duo. Her partner came over and gave me a hug, and I was like, "Oh, that's really sweet," And then the other little girl came over, her other teammate, and gave me a hug, and I was like, "Oh, that's really sweet too." And I was like, "Vivi, come give me a hug," and Vivi was trying to be all cool in front of her friends, but the little girl, she has 2 siblings. One's like maybe 2.5, and one's like 1.5. And the little, this kid is like the smallest kid I've ever seen that can walk. I've never seen a kid this small. But the little baby came up, and I was like, oh my god, that is the cutest thing I've ever seen. It made me have like you get that little baby fever, John, every once in a while. I was like, damn, it would be cool to have another little baby. But yeah, it was nice. It was nice. We're like I said, we're celebrating 10 years. I don't know what we're gonna do. I did get Victoria her gift though. Shout out to the Patreonies. We had she had been wanting some nicer sunglasses, and we had been looking at something for me at this pawn store, and they had just gotten these Gucci glasses, and we ended up getting a good deal on those, and just got some nice Gucci sunglasses now. I want to see what you guys are commenting. But yeah, it's been an interesting week so far.
I'm gonna be like the worst. I'm gonna be like the worst young adult daughter dad.
How old is your daughter?
Oh, she's only 2. But I will be the worst because she will not leave this house. Nope. Sleepover.
Yeah.
You come over here. Nope. I can't. And then I watch these stupid Instagram reels, and they all start saying this sleepover. Oh, fuck, man. It's to stress you out even more.
Yeah.
I think I worry too much.
I think you have to. I think kids are naive by nature, and I think the world is a really yucky place. You know?
Yeah.
Yucky.
You can't, unfortunately, you can't be there to protect them all the time.
I can.
Well, I mean, we'd all love to, but
Apple, Air. What are those things called?
the AirTag.
AirTags.
AirTags, button cameras, wiretaps. Trust me.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm not saying that you can't surveil them, but
I'll be the
they're not
worst.
going to be attached to the hip for your whole life.
Whoa, what? Belts. I don't want them to grow up. It's happening too fast.
Nightfall Batman's actually already up on Sideshow. It's 280.
280?
Yep.
Any swap out hands with the longer claws or the shorter claws? Damn, that's fast.
Damn, Lane's clicking, bro.
I can see the steam coming out of his computer.
DJ says, damn, yeah, that's why I don't want kids, lifelong stress. I don't care how old they'd get. I'd be worried about them. Yeah, it's tough because, like...
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say my mom fucking. God,
What was that?
Damn it.
That was
It's
a different
fucking
one,
wow.
That was a different one, though. It sounded like very loud and different. That one sounded different.
Did it? It sounded the same to me. It sounded
Did
like
it?
a French woman. I actually thought of where I think the sound... I thought of it last night. Let me...
Could it
Let me
be
find
something someone's saying on their
It's.
camera?
I think it's from a Kanye West sample. Let me see. What's that song?
Or I was
I
thinking,
listened to a lot of Kanye lately.
do you know how on your camera, if you
Yeah, the
do,
good. This is the good. This is. Well, this is. Hang on. Let me see.
you know, on your camera, if you do a certain gesture, it gives you balloons or fireworks.
That's what we thought it was.
Can it be set that if you say a certain word, it triggers it?
Let's just start saying words.
Or just Google what word would trigger a wow?
Manny, I'll come on creeps. Let me know when.
Is it from this? I don't know who sings this, Dean, but does this sound like The Voice?
Honey.
Does that sound like the same, like, voice as the wow? Like, could it be from this sample?
All right.
Like a wow? You know what I'm saying? This song came on the car today, and I was like, dude, is this the fucking... What is this song, though? I don't know what this song is from. Is it Sweet Nothings?
My baby whispers in my ear.
No, I don't think that's it. I don't know. I almost had to fucking pull over, dude. I had like an epiphany when I heard that. Names, what were we talking about? Sorry.
So it says,
Oh, I was gonna say my mom is super like. She worries about me constantly. I'm just at home, like hanging out, like just chilling, like.
About you in particular, or like Jeannie also and Lucy?
Well, yeah, like her kids. But you were talking about like it doesn't matter how old they get. It's like, yeah, I can tell you for sure. Like my mom worries about me constantly. Like if I go out or
John, check.
I'm like, I'm gonna go eat with Rainer. She's like, please be careful. Where are you going? What are you guys gonna do? I'm like, we're just gonna go a couple of shops and eat.
Yeah.
And then, there's cameras all over my house. So when I get home, she'll call me like, "Are you inside safe? Is the alarm on?" I'm like, "Yes." Fine. How's Kevin? She's so cute.
That's nice. That's nice of her.
Yeah, she's a good mom.
She's a good kid, you know?
Yeah.
Jesus, Alvin, my mom stopped worrying about me at 12.
Wow.
That's a wow, Alvin. Oh my gosh. Just dropping shit all over the place.
Have you guys heard about the beef going on with Liver King and Joe Rogan?
I saw it just briefly. Can someone explain to me what's happening?
Apparently, Joe Rogan had made a comment on one of his podcasts talking about how they were talking about like steroids and stuff like that. And then Joe Rogan's like, "Oh, like the Liver King, like unlike the Liver King, like I take testosterone, like I'm like I'll admit that I don't lie about it like he does." And then I guess the Liver King has been calling him out on like to fight him.
To physically fight him, or like
physically
like a
fight him.
boxing match?
I
would
don't
not fucking
honestly.
fight
I
Joe
don't
Rogan.
honestly. I don't know.
Joe Rogan, like, he looks like a fucking idiot, but dude, that dude's fucking leg kicks are fucking ridiculous.
Oh, dude, his martial arts form is pretty.
It's pretty fucking good.
Yeah, he's pretty impeccable. What do you mean he looks like an idiot?
I guess
Have you seen that
Liver
man?
King. He got arrested at
Looks like a dude.
in Austin today.
I saw that. The Liver King, bro.
Oh, he got arrested in Austin for what?
threatening.
For basically going.
He wants. It's like a terroristic threat.
Yeah, calling out Joe Rogan, like telling him to come meet him, because Joe Rogan lives in Austin.
Yeah,
Does Liver King live in Austin?
Yeah, Rogan.
He got arrested in Austin, I would assume so.
Yeah, Rogan's
but
podcast.
I can go to fucking Houston, but doesn't mean I live in Houston.
Yeah, Rogan's podcast, like where he records his podcast, and where his transmitter is right across the street from my office, where I work at, right across the way. When Trump was there and stuff came to visit, they had like tons of garbage trucks and stuff blocking view and stuff for snipers.
Wow. Yeah, the Liver King got caught lying about taking steroids like 6-7 months ago, maybe even almost a year ago. So I don't know why he's upset.
Anybody who looks at that body and doesn't think he takes steroids is that's not natural. Nowhere close to natural.
Manny, check your private messages if you get a chance.
Jesus, Lane is the Liver King now. No jokes about that, bro.
Ooh. I need that Team Rockets from YouTube.
Dude, I want one so bad. Are you talking about the original one or the new one?
The new one.
You have it, or you're trying to get it?
Well, shout out to Equan, but it's all in the States.
What do you mean? The Rockets Mewtwo's?
Yeah, all the stuff that he posts is in the States. Well, Canada, man, the greatest country in the world.
Well, that's
we actually went to the moon.
Well,
yeah.
That's the Canadarm hasn't made it that far. I'll say that much.
We need a hot toy of that.
The Canadarm?
Can you imagine? Speaking about that, what's going on with those flipping artisan Anakins, man? Taking forever.
Really? I got mine already.
From Sideshow?
Yeah. We unboxed it last week.
The regular clean one?
The light side? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I have one on order, and it's I keep asking them, and they're telling me nope, not yet.
Wow. You hate to see it. Yeah, I actually need to ship it out. Been so busy. It's been a fucking week, bro.
Yep.
What do you want to talk about today? Any topic that we want to talk about? A Class B misdemeanor. What do you got, Dean? What do we got for today?
Jurassic Park's coming out.
Some people said it's fucking awful.
They said it's bad already?
Yeah.
Oh,
All the major review things I watched said it was just.
Yeah.
They're
They
like,
had a showing on Monday at AMC. They do like a mystery movie Mondays. And yeah, pretty much all of
everybody said
Reddit
it
was like,
bad.
this thing fucking sucks.
Are you serious? Oh,
I'm
that
gonna
sucks.
watch
Worse
it.
than
and I'm,
worse.
my
than
realtor is
Dominion,
doing a watch party, so I'm gonna go with him.
Worse than what, Lane?
than the last one.
Then Dominion?
Oh,
Yeah.
That's a hard take.
That's crazy, bro.
With the locust?
Yeah,
Charlie,
That
have you
thing-
seen it, Charlie? Without spoiling it, have you seen it?
Yeah, no spoiling, Charlie. Apparently,
Even
it's,
worse than
it's supposed to
Ironheart?
be really bad, like really like
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it.
gory and stuff. So
Yo, I want
I-
to buy a. Oh, sorry. Go ahead then.
It's still gonna have. I mean, from what I heard from people said it, the dinosaur chasing parts and everything are good,
Uh-huh.
but like anything that has any talking from anybody in between the dinosaur bits is just like take
nonsense.
take the interest you could have in the human characters from the first Jurassic Park and completely flip it the opposite way, where you will absolutely not care about these characters at all, and they're just not supposed to be a large cast in it where you don't have many people to actually get.
Well,
in
it's
the,
nice to see Scarlett Johansson on the screen again.
Yeah, I mean, it's one I still might. I mean, honestly, I didn't see Dominion in theater. I actually waited and didn't see it till streaming. But there's no way I could feel that it could be worse than like Fallen Kingdom or something. I still think that's the worst one of the modern trilogy ones.
Really, no. For me, it was Dominion.
But just I'm interested. I'm really interested with next month to see, because Jurassic Park World one, I was always kind of like, I like the Jurassic Park movies. I like the first two, but since then I've been kind of like, for the most part on the series. But I'm really interested to see Fantastic Four, because I want to see that it's not even the plot of the movie that has me so interested. It's the retro 60s kind of, old school future kind of feel to it.
That final trailer looked good today.
Yeah. And I haven't even actually watched that. And then I'm really hoping Superman's good. It doesn't have to be the best movie ever. I just want it to be a solid Superman movie. But like, I'm actually interested in those like superhero movies. That's the first one this year, because I didn't see Thunderbolts. That's actually was going to see that. That's when Ari Cisco Cantina had his heart attack.
Which
actually,
movie?
Thunderbolts. And I didn't see Captain America: Brave New World, even though I really like that Captain America figure from it. But this is probably my first time this year. First time this year. Next month I might actually go to the movie theater, actually, because I want to see a couple of these movies and really hope they don't need to be great. I'm just hoping they'll be good, or like I can find them entertaining and feels, especially for FF, like it's solid footing, leading us into the very, very long wait for like Avengers Doomsday.
Well, did you hear that in their forecasting, in about 20 years, the movie theater experience can be gone?
I don't think so.
I think it'll be less.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
If it survived COVID, I don't think it'll happen.
Well, I think it may be. I mean, the one thing for the movie theater experience is just because there's a lot
the size
more
of the screen, bro.
Yeah, it's just because of the rapid turnaround to be put on streaming or what have you for home release and everything, and now you have like 70, 80-inch screens that aren't, they're not cheap, but they're not the most expensive people get to still watch.
Lane, your fucking camera or mic is freaking out. We could barely hear you.
Sounds like you're underwater.
Sorry, is that better?
Yeah, that's much better.
Okay. You have 70, 80-inch screens that you could watch movies on now at home that are not like super ridiculously expensive. So you can still get a very large, it's not it's still not the same thing. I think it's certain, like, I don't know why you wouldn't go see, Avatar, because I think it's a totally different experience going to see Avatar
I can't
in
watch
the movies
Avatar in the theater. I'm fucking tired
and,
of that motherfucker.
and versus seeing it on home. And
Yeah.
but I don't know. I mean, the movie, I personally just don't get excited to go see movies in the movie theater very much, if at all, anymore. I'm very much the I can wait to catch it at home kind of thing a lot more now. That's just me personally, though.
That's
But
us getting old, Lane.
yeah, probably. Um, but if I get excited for a movie series again, like I used to catch like all of the MCU movies in movie theaters for that I went to see. I didn't see ever all of them from even the first three phases, but we'll see. I think there's a possibility next month, with still even having like How to Train Your Dragon doing pretty good because people seem to be really enjoying for families for that movie, and then Fantastic Four and with Superman. I think there could be some pretty good hype, and if they turn out pretty solid, to go want to see movie in the movie theaters again. But who can say 100%? We'll just have to see. Hey, John can say we might get some good collectibles from Superman and some of the other stuff if they turn out half decent.
I'd be more interested in Jurassic Park.
Yeah, well, I mean, those you'll probably get as long as there's some cool dinosaurs. I mean, Prime 1 is still showing. We just got some like new Velociraptors and stuff for 6 scale.
Crazy stuff. I'd be more interested to see like Hot Toys do like a good Fantastic Four set.
Yeah, if
That'd
they
be
do
cool.
all of them. But I'm just interested to see. Are any of you guys been paying attention at all to any of the like basketball moves, stuff like that that's been happening? I'm not necessarily talking to the main thing that pays attention to a lot of sports.
Nah,
Not me.
Sports.
No sports here.
Nothing about that from me.
Gotcha.
Megan 2 comes out Friday. Manny's saying.
I actually
That one
really
looks weird.
I want to. Manny,
That
is the
looks
first
very
one
weird.
Is the first one worth watching? Jeez.
Yes.
The first one wasn't the worst, but the second one looks.
It's
really
a
bad.
horror movie, or is it like a silly movie, like kind of like Chucky?
The first one is a horror movie.
It's like
Kind of.
Chucky. It's like Chucky,
Yeah.
kind of.
Gotcha.
It's the second one. I can't figure out exactly what type of movie it's supposed to be, because it's a weird couple of trailers for it. But I'm intrigued to see what they're doing to try and make the sequel stand out in comparison to the first one. It doesn't look like it's just being this usual like horror sequel where it's just, hey, we're following the same basic plot line but killing more people, raising the body count or something. But
Yeah. Well, there you go. Let me see. I was gonna say I'm looking at I might be buying a Switch OLED, possibly.
Is that a TV?
Lane, do you have one?
the Switch, is that the original?
The
Switch?
OLED, yeah, it's the Switch One OLED.
I don't have it anymore, but I did get one like when they first came out some years back, a couple years.
Why
back.
did you sell it?
I just wasn't really using it a ton.
Damn, bro, I could have had that.
I mean, that was a while ago. I was originally going to try and get the Switch 2, but then I heard about like going up to $90 for the price, and I said nope.
Yeah.
I mean, I buy all my games now pretty much on sale. Like like you might remember when Starfield came out, I waited like over a year and just bought that on sale for like 40% off.
Yeah.
I'm a lot more patient with that stuff now.
Yeah. I really want to get a PlayStation Portal.
Dude, you should. So what made you change? Because I mean, I don't take this the wrong way, but I mean, you're pretty much home all the time. So what's the change?
Well, just like sometimes I don't feel like sitting down on my couch and playing. It's like sometimes I want to like go inside and eat, but like I could take it with me to like, you know, put something in the air fryer and play while it's cooking, and then I could sit down with the food and play there, as opposed to, you know, eating in here with Kevin trying to get at me while I'm playing.
Yeah.
Or I could like, hey, I'm gonna play while I take a shit. You know what I mean? Like,
God bless. The only thing that I would say, try not to get the Switch OLED if possible. Hardware is quite dated. If you do get some MOBA pads,
the Switch OLED just came out.
Well, no, not the Switch 2, the Switch OLED.
No, the Switch OLED came out right before the Switch 2. So the
it's
second
about 2
newest
years old.
Switch.
Like 2 or 3
That's what I'm
years old.
saying, though. It's like the second newest Switch.
Yeah.
How's it dated already?
Well, because the new hardware.
Well,
came
because
out.
it was dated when it came out in 2018. It was like 720. I think up to 1080 in dock mode.
Sounds like a Beskar Mando.
Yeah, but you could
Anyway-
pick up a Switch 2 OLED for how much?
So that's the thing, right? I was going to show you guys some of my selection. I was wondering if we can, maybe you guys can help me make a decision here. Perhaps not a live pre-order, but at least just to help me narrow things down a bit. If you guys might like to do that. Anybody? No?
Whatever floats your boat. Do it. Better than
Dean
the
to say
boo-boos.
something? The only thing I would say, Dean, about your plan, you just have to have pretty solid internet, both where your PlayStation is and then where you're going to be playing.
I mean, again, I never have problems with my internet playing games.
I know you.
It's
I know that
only
you
ever
probably
fucking
don't.
StreamYard.
I'm just saying, like, that's the only time I've ever found it not fun to play is if like I'm in a location where the Wi-Fi is bad. Those are the only time, because it's not like the PSP where the game is natively playing on the hardware or like a Steam
Right.
Deck. This one, it's literally just streaming it from your PlayStation. So your PlayStation will actually turn on. It won't turn the screen on, but it'll turn on and it'll, you know, the disk drive will spin up and everything. Yeah, it's honestly, Dean, like the Portal, I would say genuinely, like, I think I bought my PS5 last July. I would genuinely say, Dean, like 85 to 90% of the gaming I've personally done on the PS5 has been on the Portal, and it's been wonderful. It's such a crazy device, and you can get them pretty cheap at pawn stores, to be honest. They're really not that expensive. Like if you want to go that route, you know, or just obviously get it new for, what is it, 200 new? Or is it 250, Dean? The retail.
I don't know. I was looking at GameStop.com and they had them for like 160.
Really? Is it refurbished or that's the new price?
Might be refurbed. I don't know. I just
That's not
searched Portal.
Honestly, bro, that's
I
not a
think
bad price.
I think the new ones were 200, 199, and then I think for the refurb it was 160, and if you're a
That's
pro
a
member they were 150.
Do you have Pro Member?
Yeah.
Dude, that's a pretty good price. Because the thing is, if it's fucked up, like you could take it back. You know, at a pawn store, it's a little more difficult.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would go that route if I was you.
Can I just have yours?
You can go fuck yourself.
You're gonna switch.
Yeah, but I want to be able to play both, bro.
Do you though? What do you even play on PlayStation? I didn't even know you had a PlayStation.
I don't really play it anymore, to be honest.
5 or 4?
Well, then let me get your fucking Portal.
No,
I'll give
Is
you
it 5
$100
or 4,
bucks.
people?
that's crazy. That's $200 for you.
Jesus.
$100 towards your Switch.
That's not a bad idea. No, I do play Bannerlord. And then the new NCAA is coming out soon. I might play that too.
I don't know how you guys have time to play video games.
Well, John, you know, you work hard, play hard. That's what they say.
Play really fucking hard. I still haven't been able to beat a second boss in Night Rain. Fuck.
I have to go from here,
It's been 10 hours since I beat the last one.
to water the grass.
10 in-game hours or 10 real-life hours?
10 actual human hours.
Jesus.
Wow.
It took me 26 hours to beat the first boss, and I'm at 36 hours currently and haven't beaten another boss. It's so fucking hard, dude.
Is it enjoyable or is it boring?
Oh, it's super fun, but it's just very difficult.
Very challenging.
Yeah, because like in the base game, if a boss is giving you problems, you could run around and level up and get new equipment. But in Night Rain, once you start, you're at level 0 or 1. So
have you ever thought about maybe you're just not good at the game?
Jesus Christ.
I mean, that's the thing. Like, yes, I am not good at the game, but like that's why you play it. Like, you want to get better and do better. But it's just one of those things. Like, if it's all up to RNG. Like, if you get bad RNG, you're fucked. So it's like, oh, this boss is weak to fire damage, and it's like, okay, but I got 0 fire drops. Like, so
you played like in the highest difficulty.
What the fuck was that noise?
There's only one difficulty in.
I don't know what that was.
It's a very different game than the main Elden Ring game in this expansion.
Yeah, it's 3 days, and at the end of the first day, you have to fight a boss, which is the first boss is usually pretty easy, but it's not a cakewalk. I mean, two solid hits and you're dead. Then you do another day, and at the end, during the day, you're fighting other bosses. It's not like you're just running around fighting like normal things. Then at the end of the second day, you fight a harder boss. And then if you beat that, you go fight the last boss. Like I said, it's all RNG. The highest I've been able to get is level 11. But my character is the one I usually play as, because each one has their own strengths. Mine is basically a glass cannon. Like, even at level 11, I'll get one shot every time. So it's like I have to play perfectly, or I'm down. And like, if you get down, your allies can bring you back up, but the more you go down, the harder it is for them to get you back up. It like punishes you for fucking sucking at the game. And like, there are people who play it and like, I don't know, they just have like fucking autism or something, because they just like don't get hit and they're like fucking flawless. I'm like, Jesus, like I have like over 1,000 hours in this, Elden Ring and then this game, and like I just can't fucking do it. It's fucking hard. It's so hard. But that's the challenge, right? And then when you finally beat the boss, it's like euphoric, like, oh, fuck you, finally. You know what I mean? Like, the juice is worth the squeeze, I think. But it's also fun to just run around with your friends and fucking fight shit.
Sounds more stressful than going to work.
It's definitely stressful. I don't play it every day because, like, I just can't. Like, because it does get really fucking frustrating. And like I said, like, once you lose to a boss, you don't respawn. That's it.
You have to start the game over?
You have to start over at level 1.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So the 3 nights is called an expedition. If you lose to the boss either on night 1, night 2, or night 3, you have to restart.
Oh, that's like playing Super Mario Brothers all over again.
Right. Yeah.
If you're restarting, is there a reason why you're not making your character differently? Like if it is a glass cannon, or you just really like that?
That's their base stats. Like,
I got you.
So like there's a tank character, there's a fighting character, there's a magic character, there's a arrow guy, there's a samurai guy. Yeah. The character I play with is called Revenant, and she has summons, so I could summon other creatures to fight for me. So I usually have the summons fighting, and then I sling magic from behind. But after once you run out of magic, that's it. So I could really only sling magic if I get lucky enough to get They're called starlight shards. I try and get as many as possible for the last night. But once you use those and you run out of magic, it's like I have to get up in their attack and deal damage, otherwise I'm useless.
I apologize for eating on stream.
Is it more difficult? Maybe it doesn't matter if you're using a female character or a male character.
No, I mean the Souls games are just punishingly difficult. Like you can have all the health in the world, a boss will one shot you. Like they have different moves they do that are just like if you don't dodge or get out of the way at just the right time, you're fucked. They do like they'll have moves that are whole arenas. Like you can't run away from it. Yeah. You just have to hit the button at the fucking perfect time and avoid getting hit. But that's it's fucking hard because like in the base game, usually there's a grace point where it's like that's where you start from right before the boss. So it's like, okay, I lose to the boss. I start at the grace point. Try again. But in this game, you have to start at the very beginning every time. So it takes you minimum 35 minutes to get to the last boss and try again. And it's like, well, he fucking one-shot me again. So I got to do it all over again.
Yeah. I was eating.
I'm on PS5. Elden.
They're like nuggets, but we made them in the air fryer. But it's they're meant to be like the Chick-fil-A style, where they're kind of like a pickle taste to them, where they're brine and pickle. So good. Anyways, let me show you the switches real quick.
Yeah, go ahead. Let me answer Alvin. You could probably play on PC just fine. I recommend getting a controller. I don't know how PC is on mouse and keyboard on that game. It'd probably be a fucking nightmare. Right, go ahead.
So this one, now they only have one feedback, but I also started as a seller with one feedback, so I get it. It's been in the case. It's been in the case and has had grips and a screen protector on its whole life, so it should be pretty minty. They did send me more pictures and everything else checks out.
It's a clear case or
it's like a clear glitter case. Like
okay, I was like, why does it look dirty? It's the glitter.
It's like glitter, yeah. It's the dock, the power cord, and the HDMI cable. And it's under a year old, so that's pretty good for the battery life. This one is $200, but the dock has like a big ass like stain on it, which isn't the end of the world, to be clear.
How much is this brand new?
Like $500, $400. Jeez, it's like $386, I think. This one's pretty okay. I want to say with this one, the only thing that was a bit weird. No, it wasn't this one. So this one's not too bad. It's just the dock is a little dirty. This one looked really promising, and I was going to buy it yesterday. But in the description, he said it's minimal to no stick drift on one of the Joy-Cons. And I'm like, it's either or, right? Like, is it no or is it minimal? But it has a case that I really like. I saw this case at Target the other day, and I really like that case. Oh, I'm not even sharing the right tab. I'm sorry. Yeah, so this is the one where there might be some minor stick drift. This one here, this lady has really good feedback, and it looks pretty good as well. This one's pretty promising. It comes with the HDMI, the power cord, the dock, and the switch.
Damn, that's not bad. Because at GameStop, they're $300.
They're like $350, I think.
320 or 303 for pros.
Okay, yeah. And then this one, I like this one a little bit because it comes with a box and a case. I don't really need the box. Obviously, just going to go in a closet. But he said there is some minor cosmetic damage on the Switch itself, which again doesn't bother me that much. I don't know. I think I'm going to ask that guy, like, if he can show like how the level of stick drift. But I just don't want to buy it and then have to buy Joy-Cons immediately. That's kind of a deal breaker, I'm definitely leaning towards that lady that has 151 feedback.
I have a question.
Of course.
On the Switch,
Stick drift.
can you play N64 games?
You can play a selection of curated N64 games. Yes.
A selection?
Yeah, you have to pay for it. It's like $50 a year, but that's your Switch Online, and then you get an additional benefit. But which game were you wanting to play?
Well, there's a couple, but there was one in particular.
Go on.
It's called Mickey Speedway USA.
I don't think that's on here. So this is the list right here. Mario Kart, Ocarina, Star Fox 64, Paper Mario, Super Mario 64, Dr. Mario 64, Yoshi's Story, GoldenEye, Sin and Punishment, and then these other games. What is it called? Mario? Or what do you say?
Mickey Speedway USA.
That one is not on here.
It's one of the first games I bought when I got the N64 and wanted to play it again.
Oh shit, you can send them to Nintendo if your Joy-Cons have drift and they'll fix or replace them for free. Charlie, because the games are super fun. Yeah, but I don't want to deal with stick drift on something I just spent $200 for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What does a white Joy-Con cost? $70. I really don't want to pay.
I think I might go buy this tomorrow.
At GameStop?
Yeah. Because I have a $5 off coupon too.
I'll say, yeah, you get your monthly coupon. Actually, I need to see if I spent my monthly coupon. How would I even know that? It's dealing with the dated hardware. Yeah, I'm not that concerned about it, to be honest, because the games that I want to play fine on it. Like, obviously, like, I have a PS5 and a really badass gaming PC for the games that need the hardware. You know what I mean?
Oh, damn. Never mind.
What happened?
There's no stores that have it in stock.
You can just order it to your house. It should be free shipping.
Damn, within a fucking 100 miles, no stores.
You can't order it to your house?
Is that same day delivery? That seems odd if no one's got it in fucking stock.
Do it, bro. Dean, have you seen that Peak game?
Peak?
Have you seen that? That game? I might buy it, but I don't know.
Damn, that
showed you.
sucks.
About Peak?
No, I can't buy the fucking thing.
I mean, you can. You just...
Yeah, I have to wait 3 fucking days to get it. I want it now.
Well, Dean, I don't know what to tell you, bro.
Sound like the chick from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
I'm just gonna pick a
Veruca
random...
Salts?
Veruca.
Yes.
I want it now.
I'm just gonna play a random
I want the
video.
world.
I want the world now.
I can grab you.
Oh, I saw someone playing this. It looked hilarious. It was like a little kid that was like
It's like Catch Me...
screaming.
Yeah.
Is VR or?
No, I don't think it is.
Oh.
It's meant to look like VR.
Ew, what?
I'm tempted, bro.
But I have an idea.
This one. Wait, that one.
Oh, it's a VTuber, right?
Okay.
I don't think so. Oh, I love her though.
That is a VTuber. Is it?
That one is.
Yeah, the clip that you're talking about, it's that same person.
Oh, it's the little kid with the lollipop. And the little kid's like, I have an idea.
It's okay. You only missed the first.
Come on, Chris.
Wait, did I pass that already?
Yeah.
Chris.
It's like a big circle lollipop with.
Ever.
I'm trying.
That's twice. That's twice.
Okay.
Where else to go?
Did I pass that?
Farming.
Just go back. Did you see it on the screen?
Yeah, hold on.
He's okay down there. He's okay. Oh my
Let me
god.
pull up the stream and see what the timestamp was.
But I have an idea.
I don't
Okay.
think
That one.
All right. Yeah, you could count and help
Yeah,
me
it's
out.
the VTuber. I just said that.
All right, take that.
Oh, then that's not the clip then.
You're talking about that little kid that's like, grab me, and they like scream.
Yeah, it's like an actual like guttural like. Ah!
Yeah, horrifying.
Like,
See if you can find the clip.
Yeah, hold on.
Let me see if I can find it. It did sound like a little kid though, which was so funny. Oh, here it is. Here it is. I think this is it. Yeah, it's a VTuber. His name is Chibi, or their name is Chibi.
Okay. Come on, Max, I'll grab you. I'll grab you. Just a kiss. Oh, you're good. Okay.
I'm good. Yeah.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Oh, it is.
Does anybody need food? Thank you. Okay.
I didn't realize it was her. It's so funny. She has one of my favorite fucking little YouTube short videos.
Oh, there's a video from her perspective.
It's fucking
Hi.
amazing.
Does anybody need food?
Oh man.
Fuck. That's why I didn't know it was her, because I didn't see it from her perspective. What's in the corner?
Yeah. Holy fuck. Alright, I think we touched them all tonight.
Well, we touched more than all of them.
Touched them all tonight. Alright, boys. We love you. Everyone be safe. Crazy world out there. Crazy, crazy world. But we love you guys, and we'll catch you on the next After Dark.
Lit up.
Bye.
Jumbo babies.